I always talked about how my family, sorry, I don't want to make this more than once. I always talked about how my family had different beliefs, my grandma and my mom and my sister.
Trump voters are finally realizing that the policies that they have voted for aren't going to just affect migrants. They're going to affect them, and it's happening to them in real time. Here's a woman who has an emotional experience on TikTok, realizing that her vote means that it costs her her family.
I'm not crying happy tears. I'm not gonna be apologetic for being excited, because if it was the other way around, all of the Kamala supporters would celebrate. I want to say that first. I'm very relieved because I voted what I believe in, and I felt heavy on my heart that it's the right thing. So knowing that it was the decision the American people made, I'm relieved and I'm very happy. Very, very happy, okay? I always talked about how my family, sorry, I don't want to make this more than once. I always talked about how my family had different beliefs, my grandma and my mom and my sister, and how we always got along. And I wore my grandma's sweater to go vote, and I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to cry, okay? But my heart's broken.
Try not to cry.
Yeah, try it. My grandma just sent me a very sad text. It broke my heart. And my mom has yet to text me back today. My point of making this video is to say that I am very happy, and I expressed how happy I was. And I'm not gonna be sorry for that. I'm completely heartbroken that my family is taking it how they are. I never did this to them when Biden won. Never. But
Well, no one ever did this to you from when Biden won, because Biden, sorry to say, Biden didn't campaign on retribution and attacking political opponents. He didn't attack a majority of the country. He didn't say you want to deport more than 20 million individuals. So I understand why your family is upset, and voting for Biden and voting for Trump are totally different things. Also, the whole insurrection thing, Donald Trump, doesn't believe in our democracy and probably will do anything and everything to try to stay into power longer than the 4 terms he has left. And I just want to say this, like, my mom's a Trump voter. I don't know about you guys, but I think family is more important than politics. We have found a way to make it work. I do not believe everyone who votes for Trump is a bad person. Okay. And so my hope for this woman is that she can find a way to make amends with her family. Family is more important than political ideology. That's just for me. I know everyone's different, but I have found a way to make it work in my family. And I think we're going to have to, because MAGA is going to be around for a long time. And in order to win over the other side, you got to kind of talk to the other side. That's why I like being able to talk to my mom, because though we have completely different viewpoints, we do share the same last name. And that is a bridge I can build to. Okay. And she's crying because she realized that her vote has consequences with her family. There's also consequences with your vote that folks did not realize until after they voted. So you'll see here on November 6th, the search results for tariff was very low. And then as soon as everyone voted for Trump, they're like, wait a second, what is a tariff? And a reporter went further and said, I've been traveling the last few days, 5 plane rides since the election, 2 universities, and maybe about 20% of the people I got to talk to really knew what tariffs were. 20%, and what they meant. They usually just thought it meant that a trade partner got punished by higher prices. We are in such trouble. They didn't realize it meant they themselves would get punished for the higher prices. And that is reflected in polling that just came out today. Folks have no idea that tariffs are going to impact the price of goods. And they voted and they're in favor of it. Trump voters are 83% in favor of tariffs. And the country as a whole is 52%. in favor of tariffs. And this person went further and said that Trump won with voters and income brackets that will see the largest tax increases under his plan. And here's a post that went viral recently where a Trump voter found out that Trump's tariffs are going to impact his business.
I'm voting for the man that's going to take America back, baby. Donald J. Trump, man.
What's one of your biggest issues?
Probably going to be inflation, because I sell T-shirts and all that stuff.
Your T-shirts are made in the USA?
No, my blanks, no. See, that's the thing Trump's talking about. If we tax them, hit tariffs, the same item they're making over there will cost the same to make over here.
We pay the tariffs.
Well, the companies pay the tariffs, not us.
China doesn't pay the tariffs. We do when they come in.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Like if I'm buying 1,000 shirts from China and there's a tariff on it, I'm paying the tariff.
Well, no, whoever's getting it imported in is going to pay the tariffs.
Yeah. I'm the business owner. I'm paying the tariff. China doesn't pay it. I pay for it.
Well,
And like if I'm the business owner and I buy 1,000 shirts,
I see what you're saying.
China's not Jolly. So I'm trying to explain.
Who pays the tariff?
This is an expert explanation. I don't know why the campaign did not say this at the time, but this is an expert explanation of how tariffs work, and watch his eyes light up.
They're paying the tariff.
Do you think that? Do you believe that?
Because I was trying to say, because I sell merch as well.
I sell you something for $10, right? You're going to sell it to him for $20.
Exactly.
But then I make you pay me $15 for it. Are you still going to sell it to him for $20?
Am I going to sell it to him for 20?
If I raise the price $5.
Oh, it's going to have to go up.
Right. So
Yeah, the consumer foots the bill.
Yeah, the consumer flips the bill. And then here's a note that got sent around to a Pennsylvania manufacturing company. My husband works for a small manufacturing company here in South Raston, Pennsylvania. That means most of employees are Trump voters. And when the president of the company sat down to tell them that their annual Christmas bonus would not come this year because they now need to purchase at least a year's worth of products prior to January 21st due to the proposed tariffs, they simply did not understand. My husband said that their president had to explain what a tariff is and how it will directly hurt their company. They all thought the foreign company paid the tariff. This is the level of ignorance voting against their own interests here in PA when we failed American women and children. So Trump supporters are in for a rude awakening. And what I just want to say to you is that you got to make sure that you are here to welcome them with open arms, because folks do not like when their pocketbook is affected by policy. That is part of what we learned in this election. And it's hopefully what will happen when they see that Trump's tariffs hurt them in real time. So we have to be truthful about it. We have to make sure that they know why it is happening and who's doing it to them. And then we have to be ready to let those voters back into the Democratic fold, because they will come back. And just a quick update, I do have a newsletter called No Lies Detected. There'll be a link down below. Trying to hit 5,000 subscribers. We're so close to hitting 5,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I release a newsletter every single Sunday at around 6 p.m. Eastern. There's a new one that just came out today. Let me know what you think about it, and I will see you next time. Oh, and if you made it to the end, hit like and leave a blue heart below so that I know you made it to the end, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much.